Welcome back, superstars. If you've watched part 1 and part 2 of our heat press challenge video, you've come to the right video. If you haven't watched that video yet, make sure you guys watch that video. Either way, you want to check this video out because we are going to show you a very cool heat press that we've been using for a very long time. So we promised this bonus video where we're going to be showing you guys our Geoknight DK-20. The reason why we're using this heat press here as a benchmark is because we've been using this heat press for a very long time. It is a standard clamshell heat press. It is also a non-air pneumatic, so it is very comparable to the other heat presses, and it plugs into your standard 110 outlet. So one thing I did want to mention is we are not affiliated with Geoknight. We just so happen to own this heat press for about 4 years now. We did purchase this in November 2019. We purchased this for $13.50, and it's 2023 now, and it is about $16.50 plus freight. So it actually went up in value. That's something that a good heat press will do, so something that you can keep in mind. So before we actually show you how we press on a t-shirt, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about this heat press so we can get into details with all the bells and whistles that it comes with. So this has a bunch of features. One of the main features it has is the automatic pop-up. So what's the automatic pop-up? Well, regardless of what you're doing, you're gonna be pressing the shirt down. And for example, if I'm pressing this down, it has an auto release and it automatically raises up. So this reduces basically 50% of the pressure having to release up. So that's one of the nice features here so far. The second is actually a hover feature that it does. So we used to use this when you have uncured film or we were trying to cure powder on our single L1800 back then. You can basically hover this down halfway, it'll click, and it won't be touching it, and it'll keep the heat going on. And unlike other heat presses where it can go about 400 degrees, this heat press actually goes up to 600 degrees. So that's very, very high. That works for sublimation and other things. And it also has an automatic digital timer and a pre-press timer. So what is that? Basically, it's 2 different settings that you can set here. For example, I have this one currently set with 2 different settings. I have it set at a 7-second and also a 3-second. So what is a pre-press? A pre-press is a lot of times where you want to remove the moisture from a shirt. So I'm gonna trigger it that way. So the first setting is at 3 seconds, you're gonna be pressing. It pre-presses the shirt, gets all the moisture out, and then it turns back to an automatic 7 seconds. And it's automatically gonna pop up when you're done with that 7 seconds. So that makes things a lot easy when you're cycling between t-shirts, and you basically just toggle back and forth by lifting the lever up and down. So that's a really nice feature that we use constantly. It also, one of the features that I love the most about this one, it has a digital pressure bar graph. Now what is that? Not only does it read the pressure, as you can see it goes 1 to 10. You can see that graph, and it stops at 6. With the t-shirt on there, it would be about a 7 or 8. So that is really, really nice. If you're trying to control how much pressure you're applying to the shirt, that is a really, really nice feature to have. Now this machine, it states that it's lightweight because it's such a big item, but it is 103 pounds. Other standard heat presses that we've tested from Amazon are about 40 pounds, but this is 103 pounds. It is quite heavy, but it is super sturdy. It's not gonna flop around, fall through as long as you have it on a nice table. So again, 103 pounds. It has hardened strength pivot points. So everything is really tight, really strong, all steel construction all around, yet it's very easy to touch. It doesn't get hot anywhere except this top surface here, but I can still kind of tap it through because this lid is just hanging on there. So it is extremely safe. I'm not gonna say just go ahead and put everything on there, but hey, I can touch it with my bare hands and it's still firing at over 300 degrees. So overall, we like that feature there. Now, another thing as well is these tables are interchangeable. You do have to order that from the heat press company, but again, interchangeable tables if you want different sizes, but this is a 16 by 20. We love this format. It works for super wide urban streetwear design. Most of all, you can get a lot of these prints done in one single press. So we love the 16 by 20. I just don't like anything smaller than this size personally. It has a super coil micro winding heater technology. So that is basically what they use to say that the heating element is really nice, really secure. We've done a bunch of tests with different, with our infrared gun. If you've seen our recent video, we've tested all these heat presses where the temperature is really inconsistent all around. You set the temperature at 300 degrees. You can get as low as like 225, 75 degrees. That's unacceptable. We have this set currently at 300 degrees. I'm just gonna show you, it is pretty darn close. So 302 degrees there, 291, 292 there. You have 282 there. You've got 289 there. 296, 291 there. 300 there. 290 there. So you've got less than 10 degree variance. That is very, very good. I could not be more satisfied, especially for a heating plate this big. So hey, I love the temperature here. I can know that every part of the design is getting adequate heat. We're gonna get a good job done. Now, it also has a user selectable end of cycle alarm, so you can have a countdown timer, set how many shirts that you guys are doing. It can also record the number of presses done. It's a Teflon coated thick heating patent. It has a lifetime warranty on the heat patent. It has a 3-year warranty on the controls. It has a 1-year warranty on the entire press. Now the electrical, it's 1800 watts, but again, it plugs into your standard wall as long as it is rated for 15 amps, and it again plugs into your 110 outlet. Dimensions on this, you're gonna get a length of 36 inches, 17 inches in width, and 16 inches in height. Now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna press on to a shirt so you guys can see how this works. All right, so this is a Bella Canvas 3001. We've got a width on this small shirt at 17 inches. We've got a height here at about 22 inches. Now I did want to mention one more thing. The distance between the bottom platen and the heat press here, you're gonna get a good 6.5 inches from the tip right here. So that's plenty of time, plenty of room for hoodies and other things like that. This is really, really a good amount of space compared to all the presses that we've tried in the past. So let's keep that in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this shirt. Let's go ahead and set it on the press. Now we have this preset again at 3 seconds to get rid of the moisture. So let's try that first. Okay, now the second press is going to be at 7 seconds. I did forget to measure the design, so we're going to be measuring a 9.5 inch wide by 13 inches in height design. So let's go ahead and get this here. I'm going to get the sheet ready. I'm going to use my 4 fingers to kind of measure the top right there, and I'm just going to use my fingers to kind of align the design. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use our sheet, place this on top, 7 seconds, heavy pressure, let's press. And let's go ahead and let it cool. So let's go ahead and peel, grab a corner, peel away. I'm gonna grab the film, flip it back around, making sure that everything is covered. Let's go ahead and press. So I'm gonna go ahead and press it down once first so I can trigger back the 7 seconds. And now I'm gonna press. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the results. Late here, give you guys some good light. Now let's take a look. So as you can see, the shirt has lines that run vertically across the shirt. What you're looking for is you're looking for the matching lines to run parallel to those lines here, and you can normally see it easily on the white, so you can see those grains. This shows that the transfer is embedded really nicely against the shirt. This is gonna ensure that you're gonna get some good wash tests, it's gonna last a very long time, and you're gonna have some very happy customers. So we really like this press because we can simply see it right off the bat of what's gonna happen and how the wash test should result in. You're gonna get the same results that you get from your press, and after the wash, you're not gonna get any premature shrinkling as well. So there you have it, guys. This is the bonus video from the series that we did. Again, Geoknight DK-20, we love this video. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure you guys share with a friend. If you guys like it, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you guys want to find more about pressure, make sure you guys follow our next video.